Mic check 1 2 1 2. What's good, YouTube? Y'all know what it is, man. This your boy Tank be chopping, back with another video. Check it out, man. We're gonna be doing somewhat of a modern mullet. We're not cutting any length on top. We're just basically gonna be doing a high taper, lining up the beard. So let's go ahead and jump into this video. So as you can see, I am taking my new stylecraft King Saladeen, I think that's how you pronounce it, stylecraft King Saladeen Rebel, and I'm debulking where I want my taper to be. This is, I believe, my number 4 guard. It might be my number 3 guard, don't catch me lying, but I like to debulk either with my number 3 or my number 4, just because a lot of times I can make those guards fade into the longer hair, and then it's easier for me to blend into a number 3 or 4 than it is for me to blend into, you know, the longer hair on top. So going looking at this video now, that was a 3, this is my number 4, and as you can see, once again, like I said a few minutes ago, I'm basically just debulking, getting everything ready for me to start my actual high taper or my mullet, whatever you want to call it, right? So we're just getting all this hair down to a lower length. That way it's easier for us to fade into. Now I'm taking my saber trimmers. As you can see, we're balding out my client where we want that taper to be. FYI, man, if you want to purchase these clippers, you can go to stylecraftus.com. Use my discount code TANK10 on that website. But as you can see, since I already have the trimmers in my hand, I'm gonna go ahead and line them up behind the ear. We don't want to really push this hairline in. Like I said earlier, we are doing somewhat of a mullet, so we want to keep it pretty, you know, full in the back. Then we're gonna hit that vertical bar up a little bit on the side, just because I already have the trimmers in my hand. And once again, since I got the trimmers in my hand, I'm gonna go ahead and line up the beard a little bit. Now this may work faster for some people, and for some people it may make them work a little slower. For me, I tend to do this, and I feel that it makes me move a little more efficiently and a little more quicker, so that's why I like to do that. But as you can see now, we're taking that shaver, getting the tapered area down to that shaver length, and then once that is done, we're actually going to start blending, and I'm going in with my clipper lever all the way open, setting in my next section, and then adjusting my lever closed little by little, working my way down to blend out the bottom line in this section. Once that is done, I'm going to put my number 1 guard on my clipper lever open, come up another section. And once we do that, we're gonna close our lever and start trying to attack and get rid of that bottom line in this section. Once that is done, I am gonna put my number 2 guard on there with the lever open and start trying to blend into some of that work I did earlier. Remember, I did debulk with a number 3 and a number 4, so technically a 2 open should blend into that. So we're just, you know, doing that work with the 2 open, and then we're closing it to try to blend this section down to the 1 guard lever open section that we did a few minutes ago. Next step, I am taking my 1.5 guard, trying to blend the 1 lever open section into the 2 section. And then we're gonna go back in with our number 1 guard lever open, doing a little bit of detail work. And as you can see, he's got like a dark area right above the ear, and he's got like a crease right there. That really gives me a little bit of trouble in this haircut, but nonetheless, man, we still tried our best to knock that out. Now I'm going in with my 3 guard, doing some more detail work. Here is my 2 guard lever open. And everything you see me doing now is basically just detail work. Like the blend is there. I'm just taking some small steps to, you know, to make the blend look better. Once again, here is my 4 guard, and typically a number 4 guard is the biggest guard I typically use on clients, unless they want like a 5, 6, or 7 like length. But typically anything longer than a number 4 guard, if I can't knock it out with a number 4, I'll go in with either clipper over comb, shear over comb, or blending shear over comb. That's just my personal preference. Everyone has their own style and their own way of cutting hair, but that's just how I do it, right? But once again, as y'all can see, I'm just doing a lot of detail work. And like I said, I'm doing a lot of detail work because his hair was giving me a little bit of trouble, you know, towards, like I said, right above the ear, he had a dark area, and then more towards his vertical bar and where his front lineup meet, it was kind of dark right there, and it was giving me a little bit of trouble there as well. So I had to do a little bit of detail work to make it, you know, to make it look the way I wanted it to look. But as you can see now, we're blending in the beard. We're basically doing the same steps that we did on the haircut. And then I like to turn my clipper upside down, as you see me do here, and come down with the grain. And that basically, if I do a 1.5 guard and I do that, that's gonna basically blend into any length. And then I just gotta blend down from my 1.5 guard. So just a little tip for y'all in case y'all having trouble fading in that beard. But now, as you can see, I'm freehanding the beard. Just trying to give him some nice shape to the beard. He didn't really want to trim it. He just wanted it cleaned up. He wanted to get away some of the flyaways. You know, really just shape it up a little bit and clean it up just to make it look nice. And then I'm gonna go back in and do a little bit of, you know, a little bit more edge up work. And I say a little bit more because y'all saw me do it earlier in the video, but now I'm just going over anything that I missed, like the lip, you know what I'm saying, underneath the neck, you know, really just anything that I missed, I'm going back over, or I'm sharpening up right now. And then once that is done, as you can see, I'm doing a little more detail work in the tapered area. Because once again, man, his taper was giving me a little bit of trouble due to that little dark area above the ear, and then with his hair, the way it was laying, it was giving me a little bit of trouble. I'm gonna be honest with y'all, man. And not every haircut's gonna be the easiest haircut. Sometimes we gotta do different things. So I had to go back in and do detailing work, you know, a good amount of times, and then I had to go in with my blending shears and really try to, you know, tie the side into the top. But as you can see now, we're going over the beard and the lineup with the razor. I did apply some shaving cream. I do got a new lather dispenser from, I believe it's called One Blade, don't catch me lying, Blade One, something like that. I'll do a video on it for y'all if y'all want. Let me know and I will do a video for y'all on that machine. And it's basically just dispenses lather. You know what? I am going to do a video for y'all, but it basically just dispenses lather. It's really easy to use. It's wireless, you know, so it's a real nice machine. Like I said, I will do a video for y'all. Not today, but I'll do it soon so y'all can see. But nonetheless, as you can see, finishing up this haircut by using that razor, I am using Masaki blades. You can go to MasakiShears.com and you can use my discount code. I think my discount code on Masaki Shears is Tank10. I'm sorry, Tank15. So try Tank15. If that don't work, try Tank. But I have the discount code in the description, so y'all make sure to check that out. And then now we're just using the Wall Single 4 shaver underneath the neck, just because I don't like using the straight blade under the neck, and that's just my personal preference. So, but with that being said, man, y'all check it out. This is the finished product. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this haircut down in the comment section. If y'all like this video, please make sure to smash that like button. Also, if you're new to my channel, make sure to subscribe one time for your boy. And that's basically it, guys. I appreciate y'all for watching. Until next time, let's go.